Hi, my name is Jaime Johnson, and I work for a community action agency called NewCap in Northeast Wisconsin. Why I started in community action. I was 19 years old and I was pregnant with my first son. I didn't really have the means to go back to school and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I went to a human service department and they introduced me to the Job Training Partnership Act program, which is the JTPA program. They helped pay for tuition and books while I attended school. And they gave me the idea to apply at a daycare center so that I could offset the costs of daycare while I was attending school. I did that and I worked for the daycare center the 2 years that I was in the technical college. I graduated with an associate degree in marketing and didn't know where to go from there. So while my son was young, I worked with NewCap in the WIC program, which is a supplemental nutrition program for women, infant, and children. And I really liked the people at NewCap, and I really cared for the case managers. They were very good at helping me navigate through the system. So when a position came up, I applied, and I worked actually in a human service agency similar to NewCap for 9 years as a case manager for the Job Opportunities and Basic Skills program. In that position, I was able to help people navigate the system and find out where they needed to get services, what they needed to do, how things were going in their life for the week. And I met with about 50 to 60 individuals on a monthly basis. From there, I was approached by the executive director of NewCap and encouraged to apply for a new up-and-coming position called the Job Center Manager position. I applied and was interviewed and ultimately got the job. The job center was a one-stop shop and it was a pretty neat concept and it worked really well with the programs that were provided within NewCap. As I was working in NewCap, I got to know community service block grant funding, which is the kind of the glue that holds community action agencies together. So I started working with CSBG and I started doing the reports and technical submissions and plans and things that needed to be done. And as things changed in legislature and things changed in federal and state funding, I was able to secure some funding for the agency so that we could move into different positions based on our needs assessment that we did every 3 years. So community action has really grown to be a big breath of my life. I enjoy working with people from all different walks of life, and I like looking for solutions to the problems that they have. I've been through a lot of the systems, so I'm able to kind of maneuver my way and know who to talk to. It's been a long time since I've been low income, but I think that with the experiences that I've gotten through the years, with working with NewCap and some of the other human service programs and providers, I'm able to really embrace community action. Community action to me is a lot of the community, serving the community, helping people in the community to fit in, to become self-sufficient, to help their lives get on track, and to not only financially raise their families, but also mentally and physically raise their families. There's a lot that goes into getting from point A to point B when you're a parent, and when you don't have the supports of your family, whether that's financial or emotional, it's always nice to know there's a place to go, that somebody can help you and somebody can give you the information and make sure that you follow through and hold you accountable. And that's what community action does, and that's what community action did for me, and that's why I continue to embrace the community action world and really throw myself into being part of it. It's part of my life, it's part of my family, and I wouldn't think of another job that I'd like to do at this point in time in my life. So community action really does a lot for a lot of people, and I encourage you to look into your community action agency in your area and maybe volunteer, maybe spend some time getting to know them, maybe donate your money or time if you have it, and maybe there's a position for you there. So that's my story.